And we're back. David Goldenberg is the CEO of the Museum of Tulsa History. Got that right, didn't we?
You did. Good.
Which has a new group of Hall of Fame inductees coming in.
Yes, we do.
Boy, you guys have been busy.
Oh, you know, it's hard to believe it was a year ago we were sitting here talking about the last grouping, and it feels like 5 days have gone by because everything's just been a rush of a year.
Well, do you mind if I read through them?
Sure.
And we'll talk a little bit about each one,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
Oh, no. Happy to.
The first inductees include Marcello Angelini, who's an artistic director of the Tulsa Ballet.
Yes.
I know him. He's been on this show.
Oh, good.
And boy, is this a deserved choice.
Oh, 30 years as the artistic director. He is, first of all, he was an accomplished dancer. Then he became an accomplished choreographer, then an award-winning choreographer, and then national tour and American tour. His ability to raise the profile of the Tulsa Ballet to an international phenomenon.
Yeah, exactly, because there are folks, if you're in New York and you bring up his name, they're going to know it.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I saw him in New York.
Yeah, in the same token, if you're in France and you bring up his name, they're going to know it.
I know. Well, he's born in Naples and he studied in Kiev. And you know, in many ways, it is the true American story. He is an immigrant that found his niche, rose up, created excellence, and created something value added to the American story.
You know the thing I like about him?
What?
He's so bloody down to earth.
Oh, yes.
So down to earth.
And always happy.
And when he sits in this chair, as he has done in the past, and we start to talk, he'll all of a sudden veer off and say, yeah, I was making spaghetti the other night. Really?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yes, him.
Golly, okay, well, I got to move on to the next one. We're going to run out of time. G.T. Bynum, 40th mayor of Tulsa, fourth member of his family to hold that post.
You know, his great-great-grandfather was the second mayor of Tulsa. I mean, we're talking about before statehood. And it was his great-great-grandfather that said, Tulsa needs a school system. So there is a history here that is so deep and so important to Oklahoma that it's really wonderful. And you see it in the things he accomplished, the Zinc Lake, the Gathering Place, the changes with the Gilcrease Museum, his focus on the TED Talk, where he talked about we've got to look at, you know, not partisanship, but collaboration.
Exactly.
And he's been, you know, and beyond that, he is a history wonk. He loves history, so he and I get along amazingly well.
I'll tell you something, he's the kind of guy, if he could sit in that chair where you are right now, I bet you he'd just take off on a story and I could go to sleep and he'd be still going.
And he, you know, his relationship with Pope Leo. So, you know, both Cascia Hall, both in terms of Villanova, you know, he's got an in.
All right.
That's why I got to have him on the Hall of Fame, if only for an in with the Pope.
Jim and Minisa Crumbo Halsey.
Yes.
And these are friends of mine.
Oh, are they?
I've known these folks for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Jim, an agent for 29 country music Hall of Famers.
And 11 rock and roll Hall of Famers.
Exactly. That's where I was going. Do you mind?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And then
I could interview you.
Well, let's do it. And then she is an artist, teacher, and daughter of artist Woody Crumbo.
Yes.
Woody, in his own right, walked the Hall of Fames so many different areas.
Yes.
My God, what an artist he was.
Yeah. The two of them are, first of all, absolutely delightful. But, you know, Jim is this star maker.
Yeah.
And
that's the name of his book, by the way.
Yeah, I know. You know, and a phone call with him, he always calls me like at, you know, 7:55 in the morning, you know, before anyone gets on. And it is always a very upbeat conversation. He is absolutely a delight, and to work with him and to go visit him up in Independence, Kansas, where he's got this, you can't call it a warehouse, but it is
It may as well be.
Yeah, it's a old Sears building filled with a lifetime of memorabilia.
Tell you a story about
Yeah,
it.
please.
There was a time years ago when he had 5 people that he represented at the same time who were the main venues at 5 of the top clubs in Las Vegas. 5.
Isn't that amazing?
Unheard of.
Unheard of, right? Even now, he's in his middle 90s, not even beginning 90s, but he says, "Oh, I've got the Oak Ridge Boys coming into Tulsa on October 30th." The Oaks, and he goes, "Oh, I want to bring them over to the museum on the 29th."
Yeah. Pierce and Debbie Norton, president and CEO of One Oak.
Yep.
And she's an entrepreneur and retired surgical nurse who have given more to this city than most folks even realize.
You don't realize the time they've spent in terms of charity work, in terms of assistance to Tulsa Community College, assistance to the Tulsa Community Foundation, to the United Way. They are out there, but at the same time, he is building a powerhouse of a company that really drives energy in this state. And she, by his side, yes, but in her own right, she is, she's had this amazing time.
We can call them a dynamic duo.
Yeah, well, excellent metaphors.
We've got about a minute and a half. We got to get the last one in. Pat Woodrum, and everybody knows.
Everybody knows Pat. She is terrific.
She's a darling.
And she started in the Tulsa City County Library, and then became executive director in '76. And, she was head of the Statewide Library Association. She was head of the American Library Association. Goes ahead, retires, does an awful job of retiring, like other people I know, and goes ahead and says, "You know what Tulsa's missing is the largest botanical garden in the United States."
Yeah.
And she sets out to go
and
do
did
it. And she did, and got the right people around the table. And I find her to be an absolutely delightful person, but she has determination and drive and gets that job done.
You know what? I just realized you and I share something.
Yeah.
We share a common bond. We know these people.
Yes. Yeah.
And what a joy it's been.
It really has been a joy to know them.
When Jim calls the house, "You got a minute?" And I know what's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You've done something else.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing like a phone call from Jim.
Oh.
It is absolutely terrific.
I've always told him, I said, never call me before 10 o'clock because I work nights.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. Next morning, 9 o'clock, he calls.
Right, of course. Of course.
It's an I'm up, everybody's up.
Because he thought of something and he thought of you, and I got to get this off my chest and do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I love the man.
That's right. He's a good man. Listen, thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you. Will you come back?
Absolutely.
Good. We'll talk some more.
Terrific.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Short break. We'll be back with more right after this.